Jamaica, our name comes from the Arawak word Jamaica, which means land of wood and water. I would love to see Jamaica export some of the really amazing products that we have here. Not just music, which is amazing, but there's a lot that Jamaica has to offer. My background is in luxury marketing. I worked for several years. It was kind of like I had the job that everybody really wanted to have. The people were glamorous, the clothes were awesome, but it was really kind of empty because it didn't resonate with me. It was a job. And just as I was considering going into culinary school, my father approached me with the idea of doing a family business. And that family business was marketing and selling Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee in America. My business by nature is an international business. Coffee is the second most traded commodity in the world after oil. And definitely that lends itself to being a 1 foot in Jamaica and 1 foot in New York and living out of a suitcase kind of lifestyle. But growing up in both worlds allows me to liaise with both worlds and to be able to relate to my Jamaican farmer and be able to relate to my American coffee roaster. And that's one of the issues normally between farmers and roasters because there's just that disconnect. Here you can see there are little tiny coffee plants. I don't want to disturb it. It's literally growing out of the coffee bean. Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee is one of the only trademarked coffees in the world. So any coffee that is not grown within the parishes of St. Thomas, St. Andrew, and Portland above 2,500 feet is not Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee. Coffee is not a quick crop. It takes 3 to 5 years to fully start producing and even 10 years before you're in full production. I think consumers are becoming more conscious and more involved in what they're consuming and understanding the story behind where their product comes from. For a lot of farmers, especially small farmers, they have to sell it to a processor if they can't afford to have a processing facility. And if they have to sell it to a processor, that means that they get less money for this product. And the less money they get for the product, the less money they get to not only survive off of, but to farm the product properly. And this coffee is ready to be hulled. The parchment is literally dropping off of the seeds. The little brown parts that you see are the actual cherry, some of the pulp that's left over. So that's why it needs to be sorted out and picked out. It's done by hand because that's the best way to ensure that nothing gets past the machine. It's very ironic. Something like 60 to 80% of all of the workers on the field are women. Less than 20% are the shot callers and have anything to do with the money or the margins or the profit. So being a woman in the coffee industry, it's rare, but I don't really care. Our dream of farming cooperative on a place like Radnor, to realize that would be amazing because what's important is allowing people to not just go to work, but like to work for themselves. That I think is empowering.
We need to have these farms up and running, so it would be very nice. We know we can stand on our own and build ourselves as a people, as a community, you know. So we are looking into a bright and very prospective future. Yeah, man, with this coffee thing.
This allows me to meld all of my loves together. My love for food, my love for family, my love for Jamaica, my love for travel, my love for people. So it's more than coffee.